Hey there, welcome to Drew Bentley Guitar. Today we're going to take a look at something a student asked me yesterday. How do I learn thirds across the guitar neck? Like, what does that mean and how do I memorize these on the guitar? So I thought, okay, I'll do a lesson on this today. So a third is kind of baked into your hand. You've done this before with a G chord a million times. The bottom two notes are a major third like this. So what we want to do is memorize how to do this across a key. We have the 1 chord, the 2 chord, the 3 chord, the 4 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, and the 7 chord is diminished, and the 1 chord. Well, those are called triads. We want to do diads, which are 2 notes instead of 3. All right, here's how it works. So a major third would be like this. Do, re, mi, do, mi. However, we're not going to do it from east to west. We're going to do it from north to south, not horizontal. So this is called a major third. All right, so that's this. Same sound going this way. Here's how this works. So if I play these 2 notes, that's the 1 chord. Then we're going to play A minor, B minor to C major, and then D, E minor, F sharp, and then G. It works like this. So I'll show that up close. These 2 fingers, and then the 5th fret and 3rd fret. You switch fingers, 1st and 3rd, and then back to 1st and 2nd, and then 1st and 2nd, 1st and 3rd, 1st and 3rd, 1st and 2nd. All right. Now for the theory geeks out there who love this kind of music theory stuff, in the circle of fifths, if you get that out and look at it right now, you'll see that the end of G is actually the beginning of D. And the key of G is 1 sharp. The key of D is 2 sharps. So you can see that. Here's the beginning of D, but it's the end of G. And it continues on. If I play D, the end of D is the beginning of A. So you can cycle through the entire circle of fifths by doing that. And you'll see that it's kind of perfect. Like, it shows how amazing and immaculate the circle of fifths is mathematically, how it makes so much sense for music. That's just a quick aside there, that these are kind of goes from one key into the next key. So once we learn that on that string, let's try this on the next string. The same thing's going to apply on the A string and the D string. Now I could go the entire way until I run out of real estate up here. Like this guitar is really hard to reach like that. And then you go down to below here and back up again. If I do this and then like this. But for now, let's just keep it simple. Here's the E string to A string. And the A string to D string. Now I'm going to jump down here because those of you who have an acoustic guitar may not be able to reach those higher frets. Here's the G note on the D string. Same thing applies. Here's this. Now I said it's going to change with the B and the G string. The B string is different. So the B string is tuned differently on the guitar. This is Here Comes a Bride. It's a perfect fourth. Here comes a bride, here comes a bride. If I played Here Comes a Bride with the B string, I have to play the 1st finger on the 1st fret. And we don't want to do that. The gods of guitar made it work for us. So we don't have to break our fingers to make a bar chord happen. So it's a little different, but check this out though. It's really simple. Check this out. This is the open G and B strings. That's now our major third. This is now the minor third. So the fingering changes. And then we go 2 frets higher and continue and finish it like this. So how many songs are built like this? Well, check this out. Well, there's one. How about the second half? So many songs use these thirds. It's really important to learn them. We go back to the B string and the high E string. We pick up where we left off, doing the same fingering from before as the other strings. So those revert back to what they were before with the same fingerings. So once you learn these thirds, we're going to learn sixths in a different lesson. The inversions of thirds are sixths. Subsequently, the inversions of fourths or fifths, perfect fourth and perfect fifth, perfect unisons, inversions of perfect octave, and seconds and sevenths are also inversions of each other, and the quality of those changes as well. So sixth, this would be this in sixth. And that's kind of something we're more used to hearing. But you should learn the thirds first. We'll get to the sixth. And one more kind of a side note here. If I take the same third like this, if I add some more notes to it, I can make a seventh chord. So I do like this. So many songs do that. This, go down, you move too fast. Or Larry Carlton, dun, 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 dun. So that's a really important form for lots of different things. It can build off of that, of those thirds, and do like a root third and an octave. That's a cool sound, and kind of the sky's the limit once you memorize how to do these. So take your time, do them in the key of G first, and then try to run through the circle of fifths. Do them in C, and then do them in G, then do them in D, then A, then E, etc. And work on trying to memorize those. And it's also a good lead in to learn how the major keys work, because we're going to do triads and seventh chords, etc. These are the building block of that, or these thirds. So hopefully that was a lot of fun. Thanks so much for checking out the lesson. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you at the next lesson.